Hi, my name is Brianna, and welcome to my reaction commentary channel. Today we're going to be reacting to Season 3, Episode 1 of Hannibal. And y'all, I need answers. I have questions, I have concerns. Because what do you mean? What do you mean that Jack showed up to Hannibal's house, only armed with one gun, attacks Hannibal in his house, deservedly, but still, gets stabbed in the hand, and then they show us what they showed us in episode 1 of season 2, Jack getting stabbed in the neck by Hannibal. We're bleeding out, we're in critical condition, it does not look well. Like, when it comes to Hannibal, the odds are never in our favor. And also who's here? Alana comes walking up the driveway. She's got a gun, one gun. Hannibal gives her an out. He's like, girl, if you turn around and walk away right now, I'll let you live. But if you stay and try to be brave, I'll take you out too. Alana, bless her heart, tried to shoot Hannibal. Hannibal took her bullets. She didn't realize that she had no bullets. She runs upstairs, the worst thing to do in any horror movie, and anything to do with Hannibal is a horror movie. And then out of the dark shadows comes a specter in the form of Abigail. But it's really Abigail, because Hannibal kidnapped her and possibly cut off her ear to feed it to Will. But besides that, Abigail then chucks Alana's ass out the window. She's gotta fall 2-3 stories, and now she's on the front lawn. So now we have Jack in the pantry bleeding out. We have Abigail upstairs just doing what she does, being the best murder daughter that she can be. And then my sweet baby boy Will comes, and he's like, what the crap is going on? And Will, he's so sweet. He took off his jacket, he put it on Alana, he pulled out his weapon and walked into Hannibal's house. Will sees Abigail. Hey, murder daughter, I thought you were dead. Thought Hannibal killed you. I'm so happy that you're alive and I can now be your father. But that's not how it played out. No happy ending here, because Hannibal feels betrayed by the love of his life, Will. And Hannibal feels like, how dare you try to take me down? I thought we were in love, and I thought we were gonna move to Europe together. And then my heart truly broke when Hannibal freaking gutted Will in the kitchen. Like, we can't keep doing this. We can't keep disemboweling people, and we can't keep killing the people that we call our friends. Hannibal, I'm trying to give you time to adjust and mature, but sir, you're running out of options. Will falls to the ground. Hannibal calls Abigail over because Abigail's still hanging out in the background. What's up, girl? And then he slits Abigail's neck again. She also can't handle this again, Hannibal. Like, that's just rude. You want to talk about eating the rude? Sir, how about you start with yourself? Because that was uncalled for and over the top. But at best, I can say that Hannibal hasn't technically eaten Will, Abigail, Jack, and Alana. So, the bright side. Anyways, Abigail falls pretty much to her death, bleeding out in the kitchen. Will is also bleeding out. Jack calls Bella to say his final goodbyes, but he doesn't say anything. And Bella's just like, hello, hello. And my heart is broken. Hannibal walks out of his house to freedom, but not before stepping over Alana's body and taking Will's jacket just to kind of twist the knife a little bit more. He's like, this jacket is a nice jacket and it belongs to my husband, who I may or may not have killed, so I'm gonna keep this for myself. Alana, you don't deserve it, girl. You were always a third wheel between Hannibal and Will, so sorry, girl. And then the last shot of season 2 ends with Hannibal and Bedelia on an airplane together going to Europe. I don't know what's happening. I barely know what has happened, and I have no idea what's going to happen next. But before we get into it, if you could do me a quick favor, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, follow my Patreon for full-length reactions to Hannibal Season 2 and Hannibal Season 3, and that way we can skip the chit-chat and get straight to the good part. Go to France. Hannibal, I'm still mad at you, but the motorcycle's kind of cool. I'm assuming this is Hannibal. I highly doubt it's Will. He doesn't have the abdominal strength after being stabbed and gutted and possibly being dead. Yes, I'm mad at you, Hannibal. Never mind. It is you, Hannibal. Dang, I gotta stop smiling. I'm mad at you, although I like the jacket. Hannibal, do you know these people?
Anthony Dimmond.
Boris Yakov.
I'd offer a hand, but
It's a double-fisted kind of bash.
I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what?
you were staring with the thinly veiled disdain of a man who does.
Are y'all flirting? Because while it might be kind of cute, Hannibal has a soulmate.
Blink if you agree. See?
Hannibal, you can't move on and get a new boyfriend. You try to kill your husband.
Takes me 6 to 8 months to write one line.
Why?
Poetry's hard. Too hard for Roman. Well, it's easier for him to slide into academia and dissect the work of others than it is to stand by his own words.
One can appreciate another's words without dissecting them.
Sir, you can't not dissect anything.
Bonsoir.
Bonsoir.
You're going to kill this person. Hannibal, you're such a creep. Sir, you're not making it out of this scene. Here we go again. Hannibal, how do you feel about veganism? I'm just saying, maybe you should try it out. All right. Y'all didn't have to make it extra juicy. Ma'am, I don't know you. I don't know who you are. But this place is amazing. Hannibal.
Bonsoir.
Did you just eat her like husband? Did you cook the husband in his own kitchen? That's just like a different level of disrespect. Where's Will? Where's Alana? Where's Jack? Where's Abigail? I need answers. Gideon! I missed you. You're a horrible person and a terrible murderer, but you're funny. Unhinged.
You really are the devil.
Pretty close.
A click in your hoof.
The devil has been a yoke on the neck of humanity since we first began to think and dream. I, for much shorter time.
Smells of candy apples and thyme.
And human flesh.
Smoked, glazed, served on a sugarcane quill. You'll be falling off the bone.
Oh my god. We've got our first, like, Hannibal pun.
Everyone has their flavor.
Cannibalism was standard behavior among our ancestors.
This isn't cannibalism, Abel. It's only cannibalism if we're equals.
Oh, that was saucy.
With my last leg standing next to me,
Gideon.
still wrestle with the urges to fight or flee.
Sir, where are you gonna flee to? How are you gonna flee?
The body fills with adrenaline and feels compelled to go.
Go, I've already got up and gone. This is posthumous.
You're not dead yet.
He might as well be. It's gonna get worse, Gideon. He's gonna chop off all your limbs and put you in Chilton's basement.
At this point, there's absolutely nothing I have to do.
It's the fact that Gideon is willing to play into Hannibal's fantasy. Hannibal, you should not be around the public. That is my girl, Bedelia. What's up, girl? I don't know whose side you're on, but you look amazing. She's always a 10, and the hair is always done. Ma'am, blink twice if you're in distress.
Bellissima.
Dr. Fell, I hope you translate as well as you waltz. Mrs. Fell.
Our new appointee was confirmed by the board after close questioning.
And I will not deny his language is admirable.
Bedelia knows, sir, you are walking on thin ice, and you're embarrassing him in front of a crowd.
Of course.
She's trying to save you from
Allegro mi sembrava
whatever the
amore.
hell Hannibal's about to do.
Non è vedere piangendo. Dante's first sonnet. It fascinated Cavalcanti. The eating of the heart is a powerful.
Oh, Lord, he's gonna eat your heart.
If he's such an expert on Dante, let him lecture on Dante.
Sir, you don't know who you're messing with.
I'm happy to sing for my supper.
Professor Soliato.
Enjoy life while you're still living, I guess. You don't have long, sweetie.
We're among the palaces built 600 years ago.
His connivers at modern Florence.
Bedelia, please tell me that you poisoned his wine. But he would be able to taste the poison, never mind. He could taste it and smell it.
You created a vacancy at the Palazzo Capone by removing the former curator.
A simple process requiring a few seconds' work on the old man and a modest outlay for 2 bags of cement.
You no longer have ethical concerns,
He
Hannibal.
never had them, really.
You seem more interested in making appearances than maintaining them.
Absolutely. But Delia, you still don't like him. And I like that for you. Ma'am, this dress and also this room.
Have you given serious thought to eating Professor Soliato?
My killing Suliato now would not preserve the
Exactly.
peace.
Everyone knows you guys have beef.
I still believe I am in conscious control of my actions. Given your history, that's a good day.
I mean, he might light flash you and take away your memories and implant false ones at any time. But Bedelia, you're giving me like Stockholm syndrome. Girl, you're not okay. Is this a horror movie? The sound is making me anxious. Girl, is Pennywise down there? I can't keep doing this. Oh yeah, she's in the sunken place for real, for real. Bedelia, ma'am, please try to hold on to any sanity that you can and do what you have to do to survive Hannibal, because it's gonna be a rough ride. Yeah, girl, it's bad, and you're in deep.
If you think you're about to catch Hannibal, it's because he wants you to think that.
She's not wrong.
Don't fool yourself into thinking he's not in control.
He's always in control. She tried to warn y'all. Yeah, girl, I don't know why you came back, even if it was to help the FBI. You know the person you're dealing with. Is this after he tried to, like, mass murder everybody on the cast? Did he come back to your house to clean up? I would give you $5 if you shot, but I already know that you didn't.
May I get dressed?
You may.
I'm looking respectfully. Don't judge me, audience.
You let them see you.
He did.
I let them see enough.
What they saw was illegal, though.
How does it feel, being seen?
Well, you're in no position to ask, Dr. Dumoyer.
Oh, now it's doctor.
You ended our patient-psychiatrist relationship.
But you're in her house naked.
I never found you to be lacking.
I'm sorry I didn't provide you with a suitable substitute.
Girl, only Jesus himself would do a better job than you.
Is Will Graham still
Is
alive?
Will Graham still alive? Is he alive? Is my sweet angel baby?
Will Graham was not a suitable substitute for therapy.
Well, no.
What was he?
The love of his life, his husband. You loved him. You're sad and mad that he betrayed you.
Do you trust me?
Not entirely. Blind optimism.
You're optimistic I won't kill you.
I'm a pessimist at heart, and I just assume everyone is pretty much already dead. This scenery and this outfit. Did season 3 step up the budget? Because they're going off.
2 bottiglie di Botamoltrusei e tatufi bianchi, per favore.
Girl, is this an apothecary? Are you gonna try witchcraft? Because at this point, anything. Try anything. Hannibal, sir, I feel like you're trying to distract yourself from the trauma that you put yourself and others through, and the loss of Will being your, like, murder husband. But the tailoring, sorry, I'm easily distracted by good fashion. I was trying to say that Hannibal has deep psychological wounds, and he's not addressing them.
Bonjour.
Flirting guy, the double fisting guy. Sorry, I did the hand gesture. We're not going to talk about it.
Darkly, it was just, here I was, and then there you were. I never forget a face.
Anthony Dement.
Nice to be remembered.
You're hard to forget. You are free. My wife and I would love to have you for dinner.
Oh, Lord. And coming from Hannibal, that literally can either mean a threesome or cannibalism. There's no in between. I'm sorry. Does Hannibal just have a hand in his basement? He likes to cut off arms. Never mind. It makes sense now.
Fattening snails on herbs and vines. Like all of us, what they eat greatly influences and enhances their flavor.
All to make me tastier?
Oh, yes.
Imagine what you must taste like.
Pineapples and honey. If y'all know, y'all know. How long was Gideon at Hannibal's house? Okay. The cannibalism is bad, but, like, for some reason, this is kind of worse. Girl. She's shaking. Like, girl, just eat salad. Just eat lettuce with nothing.
How well do you know the Fells?
As well as anybody. Lydia, a friend of yours.
Not really.
She's so scared.
Traveling alone, Anthony.
The only way I travel.
Oh, Lord, sir. Travel in packs.
Sounds appropriately hellish.
Bedelia, girl.
Are you avoiding meats?
If only you knew.
I'm trying not to eat anything with a central nervous system.
She's got jokes.
Thorns and masala. The ancient Romans would feed animals to improve their flavor.
He's even smart. Sir, she doesn't want you to die, which means I don't want you to die. Hannibal wants you to die, which means I usually don't care.
My husband has a very sophisticated
You've said
palate.
that before.
He's very particular about how I taste.
Once again, double entendre city.
Is it that kind of party?
Is it? Because Hannibal looks down.
It's not that kind of party.
Why am I sad? Why am I sad?
Shame. You're both suddenly so fascinating.
Buonasera.
Buonasera.
Adios, sir. You live another night, only barely. Bedelia, I'm worried about you. You didn't perform well at dinner.
What would you have me do, Bedelia?
Bedelia, the fashions. I usually would only see a hat like this on Freddie. She's so cute.
Due bottiglie di batad Montrachet da tutti bianchi, per favore.
Girl, I'm just saying, if you poison him, I'm not going to testify against you. What in the... That's okay. Blood-borne pathogens. This is a biohazard. We can't do this. Oh, this is a flashback. We got another flashback. Is this the person, the patient that she killed, but Hannibal killed and he swallowed his tongue and oh my God. Y'all are insane for that. The trauma is real for her. Hannibal, this is your fault. I don't know exactly what you did, but it's your fault.
He attacked me.
Is that your blood?
No.
Oh, he made you a killer. He makes everyone a killer.
You were defending yourself.
Hannibal. Pretty much the same thing he said to Abigail when she killed Nick.
He was your patient before he was mine.
So he probably sent him after you, and probably you after him. He loves to do that. The chess pieces.
You were not defending yourself.
Ma'am, wash your hands with soap and get under your fingernails.
I can help you tell the version of events you want to be told.
The same thing he said to Abigail.
I can help
He's
you.
not helping you. He's making it worse.
If you ask me
And then
to.
he's gonna make you owe him something. God dang. She invited the devil in. Oh, Lord. She might as well use a Ouija board because that's how dark it's going to get from now on. She just needed help. Hannibal sucks. Everything is bad. People keep dying.
In accord with my own taste for the pre-Renaissance, I present the case of Pietro
And Hannibal's really going to give a lecture on Dante Alighieri. Sir.
in Dante's Hell. He was disgraced and blinded for betraying his
The
emperor's
imagery,
trust.
though. Work.
Judas and Pietro della Vigna are linked in Dante's Inferno. Betrayal, hanging.
Betrayal. Wait, does this make Hannibal Dante or does this make Bedelia Virgil?
I won't belabor the parallels with Judas Iscariot. Betrayal, hanging, self-destruction. Mr. Nimmond, welcome.
My girl said, I'm out, bitch. I see a moment, I see my opportunity, and I'm taking it, because what you gonna do, be rude? Are you gonna be rude and walk out on this presentation?
Studiolo seem satisfied.
Satisfied? I thought the applause was downright enthusiastic.
Oh my God, flirt harder, sir.
Dr. Fer is a friend of yours.
I was his TA at Cambridge. The tales I could tell.
But there's a vibe.
What still slaps the clammy flab of our submissive consciousness hard enough to get our attention?
What wickedness has your attention, Mr. Nimmond?
Y'all definitely have, like, the very strange, odd, like, flirting going on.
Dr. Fell. I have no delusions about morality. If I did, I would have gone to La Polizia. I'm curious as to what fate befell Dr. Fell to see you here in his stead. Clearly, you found him as distasteful as I did.
On the contrary.
You probably found him very tasty.
We can twist ourselves into all manner of uncomfortable positions.
Okay, please, it's not even subtext anymore. This is text.
With or without a breaking wheel.
Are you here to twist me into an uncomfortable...
I'm done. I'm done. I love y'all. I mean, I still feel like you're going to die, and Bedelia, you're not safe. He's gonna be so mad at you. He's gonna retaliate, because he's gonna feel betrayed and left behind again. Hannibal.
Are you, in this very moment, observing or participating?
Sir, I'm not gonna be complicit in your crime.
Observing.
Say you're observing, but this is participation, Bedelia.
Sir, then why play word salad?
I would prefer you answer honestly.
I was curious.
You were curious what would happen. Did you anticipate our thoughts, counter thoughts, rationalizations?
A regular overthinker.
Yes.
Is this what you expected?
Yes.
That's participation.
It also doesn't seem truthful. It also seems like exactly what Will was doing to appease Hannibal, like, along the way. Alright, with the neck cracking. You did it to Mason, you did it to this guy. Mason deserved it. This guy just wanted to flirt and have a good time in Europe.
What have you gotten yourself into?
What have you created?
Shall I hang up your coat?
I mean, girl, you're not going anywhere. It's classic abuse. Girl, you should have shot him in your bedroom back in America. But no, everyone has morals. Everyone wants to be so nice. Hannibal, you're not happy. You created a family and a group of friends, and then you almost killed everyone, possibly killed everyone. I'm trying to have hope. Like, let Will be alive. Alana doesn't deserve to die. Crawford, but he doesn't deserve to die. And Abigail might be a goner, because, I mean, she's gotten her throat slit twice. Gideon's annoying. Make it unpleasant for him.
Would you rather I extended you the same kindness as to escargot?
Eating me without my knowledge.
Too late.
Why do you think I'm allowing this?
I mean, what else are you gonna do?
Why do you think I'm allowing this?
You're lonely.
Because snails aren't the only creatures who prefer eating with company. Only that company could be Will Graham.
His husband. Gideon, that's why I like you. You know. Okay, ew. I hate the snails. Sound design. We get it. But why Gideon eat it like that?
I'm just fascinated to know how you will feel when all this happens to you.
Gideon, we can only hope and we can only wish. Are you sad? Are you lonely? Are you regretting that you killed everyone you love? What is that? What have you done? Is that a torso? Is that just like a chest cavity? And that's the end. How is that the end? How do we just end? What happened to Will? Where's Will? All right, and that concludes season 3, episode 1 of Hannibal. And what this episode lacked in the fates of Will, Alana, Jack, and Abigail, it made up for it in architecture, costuming, work. Bedelia never misses. Hannibal, that leather jacket, I like it. Also in this episode, we got valuable flashbacks involving both Gideon and Bedelia. I'm happy that we at least got to see part of what happened with Bedelia and her patient that she murdered, but also like Hannibal murdered him, but she feels super guilty and is traumatized by it. Also, she had her entire forearm down the dude's throat. Girl, Bedelia, one, I'm glad that you're on the good side. I never doubted you. I questioned you. I never doubted you. I love you. But also, girl, you're going through and you're a victim. You have wonderful hair and great outfit. Does not diminish the victimhood that Hannibal is putting you through and has put you through for a very long time. I mean, Hannibal literally had the nerve to invite himself into Bedelia's house after he did a massacre down the street at his old place. Bedelia's house should be a safe haven. And what are you doing? You're naked. Again. Showering off blood. Again. I also wonder, does Hannibal ever get a stomach ache from, like, eating these people? Like, if he eats someone with high cholesterol or, like, extra gassy, does he have to take Tums? There are logistical questions that I have to Hannibal's whole cannibalism. Gideon, you do deserve to be tortured and murdered, true, yes, but Hannibal is Hannibal and he always takes it too far. Hannibal even invited Gideon downstairs to his gallery of exotic meats where he keeps snails. I don't know, the snails really bothered me. Like, besides the fact that Hannibal's eating people, the one other dish that bothered me as much as the snails was the bird. The bird that he had to, like, drown and then set on fire, and then him and Will ate it whole. Alright. I thought about it too hard. But Gideon pretty much called out Hannibal, which is why I love Gideon as a character, because Gideon is always telling people exactly what they need to hear, even if they don't like it. And Gideon points out the fact that Hannibal is sitting there having a conversation, a very long, drawn-out conversation over food, because he likes company when he eats. True, we always see Hannibal eating with someone else. We very rarely see Hannibal just enjoying a meal by himself. He likes to share. So, like, he's not all bad. And poor Bedelia could barely make it through the meal. And the nice, cute, flirty guy in France, we didn't have to kill him. But killing that guy was less about the guy himself and more about Hannibal showing Bedelia that, yes, I'm crazy. And girl, you can be next. Don't try me. But I do applaud her bravery of trying to get the heck up out of there as soon as his eyes were turned to somebody else. And it's pretty clear that Hannibal himself, although he has all the money in the world, he's in Europe, he can travel here and there and everywhere, he has great fashion sense, he's a culinary genius and apparently knows a lot about Dante's Inferno, but he's also lonely. And he's sad because Alana was his friend, and Jack was his friend, and Will, the love of his life and soulmate, he showed them who he really is and everyone turned against him. Sir, they didn't turn against you. They turned against the crimes that you're committing because you are killing people on a regular. Like, I'm sorry, Hannibal, that you feel rejected for who you are as a person, but you can't discount the fact that who you are as a person is a cannibal, and most people aren't going to be down with that. And also, besides Will in later seasons, it was non-consensual cannibalism, Hannibal. That's rude. Get yourself together. I want to see growth in Hannibal this season. I want to see him mature and understand that, you know what? Maybe I'm the problem. Maybe it is me. And what people are telling me might be true. Well, I'm about to jump into the next episode because I need to know what happened to my sweet baby angel Will. I need to know. And this episode told me nothing. And before I head out, if you could do me a quick favor, please like, subscribe, ring that bell for post notifications, follow me on all my social media, follow my Patreon for full-length reactions to Hannibal Season 2 and Hannibal Season 3 each week as we go along, and that way I can see you next time with another one. Bye, y'all!